So, is it better to invest 5,000 rupees every single month or take 1 lakh and drop it into the market all in one go?
It's a huge question, right? And the choice you make here doesn't just change your portfolio for a day, it fundamentally shifts your entire financial future.
But here is the crazy part. Most people get this wrong and lose money. So in this explainer, you are going to clearly understand exactly how SIPs and lump sums work. And by the end, you'll know exactly which strategy you should choose. Let's dive right in.
Section 1. What is a SIP, or systematic investment plan?
Okay, so at its core, a SIP just means you're investing a fixed amount of money on a regular, predictable schedule. We're talking weekly, monthly, whatever works for you. And notice what this does. It completely shifts the burden of investing. It's absolutely ideal for salaried individuals because it automates your wealth building. By investing on a set schedule, you actively reduce your timing risk. You don't have to stress about guessing when the market has hit absolute rock bottom.
Let's make this real. Imagine you decide to lock in and put away exactly 5,000 rupees consistently every single month. Doesn't matter what the news is saying, you just do it. And that brings us to a great analogy. It's exactly like going to the gym regularly, right? You don't get fit by working out for 24 hours straight once a year. You get fit by showing up, doing the reps a little bit every day. With an SIP, that sheer discipline brings you two incredible mathematical advantages: rupee cost averaging and compounding. Rupee cost averaging just means you're automatically buying more units when prices are cheap and fewer when prices are expensive. Over time, that completely smooths out market volatility, lowering your overall risk, while compounding is just quietly working its magic in the background for you.
Moving on to Section 2, the lump sum approach.
So lump sum investing is pretty much exactly what it sounds like. It means deploying a large chunk of capital into the market all at once, one time, up front. The very second you make that transfer, your money immediately goes to work, and it takes full exposure to whatever the market is doing in that exact moment.
So, to contrast with our earlier 5K example, this strategy looks more like taking 100,000 rupees and dropping it into a mutual fund in a single decisive transaction.
It's essentially going all in at once. Now, if you drop that cash right before a massive bull market, the gains on that full principal amount can be absolutely mind-blowing because your entire capital is riding the wave up from day one. But, and this is a big but, it carries massive market timing risk. If you go all in on a Tuesday and the market suddenly crashes on a Wednesday, yeah, your entire 1 lakh takes the full hit immediately. Talk about a stressful morning, right?
Section 3. SIP versus lump sum. Let's look at the comparison. When we put these two head-to-head, the differences are night and day. For investment style, your SIP is a regular habit, while the lump sum is a one-time event. Looking at risk, SIP sits squarely in the lower risk bucket, thanks to that averaging effect we talked about, whereas the lump sum is definitely higher risk. Why? It's all about timing dependency. For a lump sum to actually work well, your timing needs to be highly accurate. A SIP, though, demands almost zero timing dependency. So ultimately, this dictates who these are for. SIPs are a salaried person's best friend for managing regular cash flow. Lump sums? Those are geared towards someone sitting on a pile of surplus cash.
Section 4. Market timing and scenarios.
Because you really have to look at what the broader market is doing. If we're looking at a steadily rising market, the lump sum wins, hands down. Your money gets in early and captures all that upward momentum immediately. But what about the real world, where markets are constantly jumping up and down? Well, in a volatile market, the SIP is significantly safer. Because the market is dipping and diving, your monthly SIP is naturally scooping up cheaper units during those dips, which automatically lowers your average cost.
Section 5. Which is right for you? Honestly, it all comes down to your personal mindset and income, but remember this powerful principle. Don't try to time the market, build consistency. If you earn a monthly income and you just want low-stress, disciplined wealth creation, choose the SIP. It puts your success on autopilot. On the flip side, if you just got a huge bonus or sold a property or you have capital just sitting idle, and crucially, you're seeing a major dip in the market, well, that is exactly when you deploy the lump sum.
Section 6, the smart hybrid strategy. Here is the absolute best part. You don't actually have to choose just one, because SIP builds discipline, but a lump sum builds speed. The smartest investors out there actually combine them. They run a continuous, unstoppable SIP every month to build a rock-solid foundation. But they also keep a little cash on the sidelines. Then, when the market inevitably crashes or corrects, they inject a lump sum to scoop up those deeply discounted units. You literally get the safety of the SIP and the opportunistic boost of the lump sum all in one.
Now, before we wrap this up, let's quickly rapid fire through some common mistakes that completely destroy wealth. First, stopping your SIP during a market fall. Please, whatever you do, do not do this. A falling market is literally when your SIP is buying the cheapest units. Second, investing a lump sum at the absolute market peak just because you have FOMO. And third, expecting quick returns. I mean, neither of these strategies is a get-rich-quick scheme. They take time.
So the biggest takeaway I want you to have from this explainer is simply this. The best investment strategy is the one you can stick to. Long-term consistency will always matter more than perfect timing.
Ask yourself right now, are you trying to outsmart the market, or are you trying to actually build wealth? Because consistency wins every single time. And speaking of consistency, what does that 5,000 rupee monthly SIP actually turn into over a long period? In our next explainer, we are going to walk through the real, raw math of how a simple 5,000 rupee SIP transforms into a staggering 1 crore. You absolutely don't want to miss how those numbers play out, so make sure you hit subscribe. See you in the next explainer.